Mr. Obi, you are not a man. You're not a man who's, if you like, who's been devoid of plenty of political opposition. Just looking at your Wikipedia page, we can see a number of times you've been impeached and the people coming after you, and then you have to, and then the court comes in, and then you go out and you come in again. We've heard you speak about this subject matter. I would like you to touch on this very specifically. When there are conflicts of interest like this, do you abandon ship? Young Christians want to know. If somebody says you need to give us a piece of this, what you are generating for the people in order to remain in office to do a good work, what do we do?
There's no conflict. If you know what you've promised the people and you're determined to do, you do it. There's no conflict. Anybody who tells you about conflict is just telling you nonsense. If you promise the people, I've been in position, and I've said publicly, I've been in position where I come to Abuja very often, and I'm told to my face by the authorities, your people are not happy with you. And this is coming from the number one, number two people in the country. And I said to them, well, I never promised anybody happiness. Go and look at my promises. I promised to fix school. I promised to do rural roads. I promised to do health, and I'm doing them. If anybody wants happiness, you go to the comedians and everybody. You'll be awake. If they give you this one, people can sleep here and wake up. So, let's buy bed in Oka. And we bought bed in Oka. But what did they do? That was number 2 item. Number 3 item was I was saving money. From day one, I said we must save at least 5% of our revenue. So, we have to do this. So, it became a quarrel. But when I said conflict, when impeachment started, it got to a stage where prominent Anambra people negotiated for me to give them money in order to stop. I said, no, I cannot do what I'm going to regret here. And we're not going to change it. We shut down. I was the only governor who didn't have a lodge in Abuja. I said, my predecessor bought that house for 1 billion naira. And I shut it down. I said, listen, governor of Anambra said doesn't live in Abuja. I have no reason to have a house in Abuja. We only use it to collect letter. They can deposit our letter anywhere. I'll go and collect it. Because we don't have the money. Not because of anything. Some other states have money, they can keep it. But we didn't have the money. We shut down the presidential lodge. For example, every state have presidential lodge. We had it, but it was costing us money. We shut it down. One of Obasanjo wanted to come. He insisted he must sleep in Anambra State for 3 days. And I went to him and said, Mr. President, you don't need to sleep in Anambra State. You can come in the morning and go in the evening. But if he insists, because he wanted to, he's close to pastor's father, and he said, I want to see pastor's father. He's my friend. I said, you know what? We won't quarrel. I have my lodge where I live with my bed and everything. I'm going to give it to you for 1 month. When you go, I come back. And that was where he said, I give it to his people, packed my things and left the lodge for 2 weeks. They went, they finished. I came back because I didn't have money to keep presidential lodge in Oka. So there's no conflict. We needed money for school. We needed money to fix school, to do this, and we needed to do it. There was no conflict at all. We focused on what we promised the people, and we delivered it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.